than the lust of men. A lady restlessly swings in the moments before a storm and feels the fresh wind upon her cheek. Taking no heed of the rain, nor to the locusts screaming amidst the storm, a woman hurries to meet her lover in the forest. Serpents shine in her path and are trampled underfoot. The lightning breaks across the dark clouds in the painter's image of the lovers' union. She hears the wind ruffling the trees and the birds shifting in the night. She thinks it must be he. Her body expands like a flower. Suddenly, her beloved appears, moving slowly towards her through the forest. It was not an ordinary lover she waited for. It was for Lord Krishna, and her passion symbolizes the soul's intense longing for God. For Krishna is the divine bridegroom. The purpose of life was final union with God. The ecstasy of lovers was the only experience in life similar to it. Whether the painter shows us Krishna and Radha, or chooses the story of Shiv and his consort Parvati, human passion is transfigured and is made to express an allegory of divine love. Krishna and Radha typify all lovers. He is love itself. The worship of Krishna was perhaps a protest against asceticism and its denial of life, for here was a personal God who made religion more accessible. The princely cowherd plays his flute and sets the woods astir. All living things rush to adore him. The lotus unfolds in joy, and the forest cranes dance. Though he is God, and the direct incarnation of Vishnu himself, he plays hide and seek with the milkmaids in the forest of Vrindavan, and each of them imagines he follows after her. They cry out when he disappears and begin to search for him everywhere. And we are reminded that they are the troubled souls of men calling for God. They find him by the banks of the Jamna and are struck dumb by his beauty as he dances. In the evening, Women bearing jars from the well look for Krishan when he returns from the pasture where he has spent the day tending herd. The tired animals raise a cloud of golden dust as they press towards the village gate. He will lead them to water and food, just as the divinity ministers to the souls of men. The village girls look down, hoping for a glimpse of their lord who has been absent from them all day. The everyday life of the village, the forest and the riverside, served the painter as a setting for sacred legend. His heart was full of the thoughts which he pictured so lovingly. For no spiritual drama in art seems truthful without the radiance of faith.